Good evening, everybody. This is my third live of today. So I'm getting the swing of things, and I did a Trader Joe's grocery haul. And now I am putting that together, and I'm going to do a little tasting board. And I'm going to put together a couple of healthy dip options to have in your arsenal. You know, we can't be eating cookies and ice cream all the time, and we need to, get some healthy options available to us. The first dip I'm going to make is Tzatziki, and that is a cucumber and Greek yogurt dip. I shredded the cucumbers and drained them, and now I'm going to make sure that I get as much moisture out of this cucumber as I can. And I'm going to use a tortilla press and several napkins. I have the cucumber sandwiched in there, and I'm just going to press and get all of that moisture out. Now I'm seeing a lot of writing on the screen. I'm not doing any invites at this time, but thank you. Maybe at another time. I do have one. I'm going to collaborate with somebody, and we're going to make a recipe together. It's just going to be really quick. On these lives, I'm not looking to get complicated recipes. I just want stuff that's simple and quick. Now you can see I have pressed this grated cucumber in the napkin. I'm going to give it one more press since I dragged the tortilla press out. Might as well get the most use out of it. I do have a full tutorial on this tzatziki sauce on my YouTube channel. You can't mess it up. I walk you through every step of the way. So I have my cucumbers, and then I have some parsley. I like to go ahead and chop those together. It gets the cucumbers out of that congealed mess there that we had with pressing them. And then we go ahead and we're dual tasking here. I'm getting the parsley and the cucumber just kind of melded together. I want a really fine dice on this. Hello to everybody that's joining. Welcome to my live. My name is Lana. I'm the creator at The Righteous Kitchen on all social media platforms. I cook and I bake, and I develop a lot of my own recipes to share with you. They're tried, tested, and enjoyed by my family. I give you a lot of tips and techniques that I've learned along the way. All right, we are just about done here. We're making two sauces today. This is my tzatziki sauce, and then I'm going to make a garlic sauce. All right, so I have the cucumber and parsley drained and diced together. Welcome to my live. I also, whenever I roast vegetables, I roast garlic as well. There's nothing better in a recipe than roasted garlic. So I always keep that on hand, and then I store it in the refrigerator with mason jars. So I've got about 4 cloves of garlic. I'm pressing that into my cucumber and parsley mixture. So I'm going to press those garlic. They're going to be in paste, and everything's just going right together. couldn't be easier. When you roast your garlic, it's going to remove that bitter garlic taste. That's why I hardly ever use fresh garlic. I always use roasted garlic. It's just a lot more flavor. I'm going to transfer this to a mixing bowl. I already have salt on my cucumber, so we may not need salt. I use the salt to draw out the water from the cucumber. And now all I'm going to do is stir in some plain, non-fat Greek yogurt. It's nice and thick, like you would expect from a dip. Like I said, the full recipe will be on my YouTube channel, The Righteous Kitchen. There's a link in my profile. Invite your friends, share the videos. I appreciate the support. It's a nice healthy dip to learn how to make. I'm going to go ahead and sample a taste. The correct way to sample, put a little bit in a tasting bowl with a tasting spoon. And then you try it. That's really good. I'm going to add just a touch of salt. And then we'll check it again. Tasting bowl, that way we don't contaminate our food. That's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop some out. I'm putting together a tasting tray. And I have one more dip to make. And then the tray will be ready. I'm pairing this all with a bunch of food items that I found at Trader Joe's today. So we're going to taste them. My next recipe is for the garlic sauce that you would get at a Mediterranean restaurant. The garlic sauce. This isn't a traditional, this is more of a fast food, Americanized fast food version. I've got my roasted garlic again. They're not taking their time at fast food places to roast their garlic. It's going to be bitter, fresh garlic. So I'm roasting it. I've got 6 cloves here. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. That's about a half a teaspoon. I'm going to mash it right onto my cutting board. This recipe, I haven't made the YouTube video yet, but I will probably this week sometime. It's a delicious sauce. It's very easy to put together. As long as you already have your roasted garlic in your refrigerator, it's going to be really easy. That's 6 cloves of mashed roasted garlic. I'm going to go ahead and get this into my mixing bowl here. My favorite mayonnaise, I recently switched from Best Foods and Hellmann's. I made the discovery of Blue Plate, and I really think that's my favorite mayonnaise. So I'm going to put about a half a cup of the mayonnaise, 1/4 of a cup of the Greek yogurt, and we've got 6 cloves of roasted garlic. and a half a teaspoon of salt so far. Just gonna mix this up very well. And then we'll taste it and see how it tastes. Let me go and grab my righteous seasoning mix because I do put that in here. Okay, this is my righteous seasoning. I use it on everything, fruits, vegetables, meat, goes on everything. So, I probably put a half a teaspoon of that in there. Gives it a nice color. All right. Again, we're going to use our tasting bowl and taste this. And we'll check to see if it's seasoned. That's good. I'm going to put just a little bit, about another tablespoon of the yogurt. That's it right there. Okay. Let me move everything out of the way. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So, like I said earlier, I went to Trader Joe's. I haven't been there in a long time. Since pandemic, I have been relying on Walmart curbside, and then I switched to Walmart grocery delivery. And they did a great job. I can't complain. They kept everyone fed during pandemic. But today I ventured out. I was doing some errands, and I stopped at Trader Joe's. And I got some really good things here. We have garlic naan crackers. So we're going to try those. We have sweet potato chips. Is the garlic naan crackers. And we'll see. We'll put it with a little bit of that combination was really good. The chickpeas are nice and soft. Sometimes when you get canned chickpeas, they're a little bit hard. But these were nice and soft. And the cracker was light. It had an easy chew to it. It wasn't too hard. All right. The next one is the sweet potato chip. And I think that'll go, I'll put some tzatziki sauce on it. And we'll just do the tzatziki sauce. And that is the, I don't know if you can see that very good. These are the sweet potato chips. And they're a little bit, they're not as light and crispy as, say, like a Lay's chip. They're a little more substantial, but they're okay. They still chew easily. Those were good. I really like the flavor. I would probably like it better with the garlic and the chickpeas. So I'll try it with the garlic and the chickpea sauce. That's a good combination. Very good. Okay, and then the last one is the pita chips. So, who doesn't like pita chips, right? I usually don't buy pita chips because I make my own. But let's see how these compare to, say, the homemade pita chips. They're thin. They broke the pita in half, so it's one layer and not two. And I've paired that with this tzatziki sauce. These are a little more clunkier than the naan. The naan is light and airy. The pita is a little bit harder. They're not as good as homemade pita chips. All right, but they're very good. So, with the help of Trader Joe's, and just getting a few, of their items, you can stock your pantry. And this is going to become a regular part of my pantry. I really like these seasoned chickpeas. They're very good. The rest of the stuff is great too. You can stock your pantry and then fill it out with your homemade dips. And look at this beautiful tray I put together. Now, could you imagine it's a hot 180 degrees like we're having Fresno. It's hot as hell here. 106 degrees today. This is a dinner. You've got protein here, you got dips, you got chips, and it's not that unhealthy. Have this with some melon and you're set and you beat the heat. So that is my live demo today. I just went through 2 sauces and put together a great snacking tray that's so luxurious it's more like a dinner meal prep right here. Isn't that fabulous? All right, I hope you like this video. It's been great learning how to do these lives on TikTok. Please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and check out my YouTube channel. I go through step-by-step recipes that are guaranteed success. And I think I see Miss Skinner on there who encouraged me to start showing my face more on TikTok, which I just got my camera set up and I had to use my iPhone, which I'm not, too fond of because I can't transfer it to the iMovies as well. My favorite TikToker, Empath_44, is on here. You need to check her out. Tap on her name and add her to your friend. She is so inspirational. She is just shares so much wisdom and insight, and that's what we need in this challenging world that we live in. So I'm about ready to end this live. I've had fun sharing my haul today from Trader Joe's and this delicious tray that we put together with my 2 dips that were so easy that I just showed you how to make 2 dips that are healthy for you, and then you can pair up with these pantry items from Trader Joe's. And so we'll go over them really quick. Greek chickpeas with parsley and cumin. This will be in my pantry for sure. It's so delicious. You just open up a can. You got a lot of nutrition right there. Pita chips, make your own or stock your pantry with these. These are light salt. They're delicious. They're a little bit more hard than making your own pita chips. By hard, I mean they're a little bit tougher to chew than if you made your own pita chips. Sweet potato chips. I can't live a day without eating sweet potato of some kind. Sweet potato chips. Love them. Stock up on these. And then I think the best cracker that I like today, because it's lighter to chew, is the organic garlic naan crackers. I usually buy the Townhouse pitas, but I'm off of them. After trying these, the Townhouse crackers are too hard to chew. If you're a person that has dentures or bad teeth or something like that, don't get those. Get these. These are pleasantly easy to chew, airy. Like they put baking powder in there. So there you have it. That, I put those convenience items, made a couple of homemade dips, and isn't that beautiful? That is some good cooking, but we really didn't cook anything. It's a fake out. All right, thank you for joining. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit whatever you do in here. Thank you. Nice seeing everybody. Have a great evening.